Before I start this video, I just want to preface this by saying that there is a video on my channel of defending the first season of Peacemaker. And I'll still defend it to this day. And before everybody goes to my comments and says, oh, Corn, the first season, you know what? I could probably give you credit. But at least in the first season, they stuck to the story. James Gunn stayed more into the story while still giving us jokes and laughter and blah, 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 whatever. This season is showing that Peacemaker Season 2 is a complete shell of itself. Reason being, we are 6 episodes into this season and are just now exploring the possibilities of this new universe that Peacemaker has discovered. His dad's in it, his brother's in it. We get it. But here we are, 6 episodes in, and I believe it's supposed to be an 8-episode season, so we only have 2 episodes left. Now, James Gunn wanted to throw in Lex Luthor in this episode. Cool, congratulations. I thought that was pretty cool. I like the scene, even though I still feel like it's a bit too much to try and put Lex Luthor in a Peacemaker show. But nonetheless, I didn't hate it. I actually liked that part, whatever. Not only did you do that, but in the exact same episode, we've got absolutely no substance when it came to the story until the last 5 minutes of the entire episode. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I told you guys so, that this was going to happen, blah, blah, blah. I'm one of the guys that still held out hope for James Gunn. I'm one of the guys that still said, even after watching Superman, and I told you guys I wouldn't be watching Superman a second time in theaters. I told y'all, I was like, go see it for yourself, but if you're going to ask me, I'm not going to recommend anybody to go see Superman. Bruh, everything that I have said about James Gunn, defending James, and I didn't even defend James Gunn like that anyways, but just the hope that I held out for the DCU. Bro, this show is making me not want to believe in the DCU at all at this point. The very last 5 minutes of this episode, what do we get? Well, you guessed it.
I haven't seen a single person of color ever since I've been here.
So, they go into a new universe. And Harcourt says this line, and I was like, fuck. Because it was hinting towards, I heard some people online talking about it. Oh, they're going to introduce this universe. There's no black people, whatever. I'm like, I pray to God they don't do this fucking storyline. I pray to God they don't do this. Why are we continuing to hammer this stupid BS? Oh, Corn, it was in the comments, blah, 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 whatever. You could say that. But we are in 2025 and there's a million fucking storylines on a Peacemaker that you can do. James Gunn decided to choose this one in 2025. I do not know why. But in this new universe, there's no white people. So that's why John Cena's dad and I don't want to say John Cena. Peacemaker's dad and Peacemaker's brother, they're all together and are having a great time, and they're the heroes, apparently, of this universe. With that being said, the very end of this episode, what do we get? We get Adebayo, the fat black lesbian. And I said that in the first season as well. The fat black lesbian of the show. She is now in this dimension. She's now in this universe where there's no black people. And so now she's walking down the street, as you can see. Let me go back and I can't show the actual footage, but I can show you guys so much. So this is where, this is Peacemaker's brother. He's right on the street, but she's getting all these weird looks because, black people, whatever. And then you have Harcourt say the line like, there's no people of color in this universe. And of course you got Peacemaker. He's like, like, why the fuck I didn't even notice that. Why the fuck you think about that shit? And then we get to this and it's like, oh yeah, a black person. Oh, here we go. And then you got the fat black lesbian, which she's actually a good actor, by the way. No discredit to her as obviously as an actress, but I'm just saying the character is ridiculous. And not only this, at the end of the episode, why am I thinking about this, by the way? I should be thinking about the actual story. I should be invested in this. I'm not at all anymore. Fuck this shit. Fuck James Gunn for doing this dumb shit. But at the end of the episode, when she's running from the mob, I'm thinking to myself, how... Yo, by the way, they did this stupid shit. How does the fat black lesbian woman run away from an entire mob of fit people? And she's still running at the... Oh, I don't know if they're going to show it. All right, they might not show it. This part was actually funny. They might show this one. He gets hit with the... right in the head. Robert Patrick. Hits Economos with the fucking... But anyways. I digress. This is the part I want to talk about as well. This is very, very cringe. So not only is it the cringe part where you have Harcourt saying, do you notice there's no people of color? Like, she didn't say there's no black people. I would have, at least, if you're going to do this stupid ass, agenda pushing storyline, virtue signaling storyline, go right ahead. But the fucking dialogue is so unbearable, man. It's so unbearable. She literally... she could have said, there's no black people. Where the black people at? All right, well, I mean, she don't talk like that, but you know what I mean? She could have been like, where's all the black people? Or where's the Mexicans? Or where's the Asians? Something like that. No, they're people of color. And then you have this line.
This is your perfect world, huh?
All because Peacemaker, who obviously did not see this. He didn't notice any of this, by the way. But now it's all starting to come together. Of course, James Gunn. It's all starting to come together, right? And then you see the Nazi flag on the desk. And then you've got John Cena looking at her like, oh man, I guess it's not a perfect world. Now again, I'm not here saying what perfect world or not. There's no such thing as a perfect world. But we get what they're trying to do. We get what they're trying to see. We get what they're trying to insinuate and saying that Peacemaker is wrong for wanting to be in this universe and wanting only because he has his brother and his dad still there as White Dragon. Well, I guess he's Blue Dragon in this one. Blue Dragon and whatever his brother's superhero name is. This is the problem, man. Like, I think I'm off the James Gunn DCU bandwagon. Because I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I really did. But this right here, you cannot come back from this, man. Not with me as a consumer. Not with me, as somebody who has stuck around since Suicide Squad, which I thought was a great movie. Since Peacemaker Season 1, which I get, probably most people don't like that show or like that season. I actually enjoyed it. There are things I didn't like, obviously. There are things that they interjected into that storyline, obviously. One of the main storylines that they put in there was the White Dragon storyline with his dad. I hated that storyline. But guess what? I still enjoyed the show as one season. But then you get into Season 2, and I remember the very first episode of Season 2. I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, didn't really like Superman. But had the popcorn, had my drinks, just sitting there ready for Season 2, Episode 1. And then we got what we got, and I'm just sitting there like, there's no fucking way James Gunn fumbled Peacemaker. Not only did James Gunn fumble Peacemaker, he has fumbled the DCU because it's going to take a lot to come back from this. This is awful. And then you wanted to sprinkle in Lex Luthor's cameo, which was probably one of the only good parts of this, not only of the episode, but of the season. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just so sick and tired of this. You had a million storylines you could have chosen from. You could have picked from for Peacemaker to give us a great Season 2 coming off of Superman, knowing that you were giving us Superman before this, and this is the BS that we got. I'm sorry, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not going to watch another DC product. Obviously, I am. But I'm baffled. I am disappointed. And to an extent, I'm honestly angry, man. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that like, that subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy Corn, and I am OUT. And disappointed.